Even after just 4 iterations, the New Zealand Football Derby has already become compulsory viewing on both sides of the Tasman. The flash and brash newcomers from Auckland up against the understated, unassuming boys from the capital. A contrast of styles, a collision of tactics, an already compelling clash between two proud cities from opposite ends of Aotearoa's North Island. This is appointment viewing, an unmissable must-watch match. Welcome to New Zealand Football Derby 5.0. Auckland FC playing host to Wellington Phoenix. We've got it live for you here on Sky Sport. Throng of players in the 6-yard box. Nagasawa delivers into the 6-yard box and everybody seemed to stop. Ifan Eze, I think, got the last touch. Michael Vowden trouble.
There's too much happening in front of Eze. The congestion meant that the number 7 was unsighted. It's a delightful delivery into the box. It evades everyone. And who was that at the back post that just wrestled away from Eze?
Yeah, Rogerson. Into attack he goes now, Logan Rogerson. Into the area, pulls it back, blocking block! New position on the score sheet. Lachlan Brook. And Auckland lead. It is such a familiar sight. With 7 minutes gone in the derby, the Black Knights strike first.
It is Elliott into Rogerson, and then it is effortlessly devastating from Lachlan Brook. In the pocket, behind the defence, they're scrambling. And it's Brook with chaos around him who comes up with a cool head.
What a ball from Logan Rogerson. He was down the other end wrestling with Eze in a corner kick situation just seconds before. Broke forward, and in his first start of the season, he laid that on a plate for Lachlan Brook. Excitement on the Auckland FC bench. Well, I'm not sure there's too much Wellington could have done about that, apart from somebody tracking Brook better, perhaps. And they'll have to deal with a set-piece situation as Sam Cosgrove is fouled in the act of trying to bring that long one under control. And he'll be sniffing around here again, no doubt, as Randall has the shot! Was there a touch from Oluwaemi? Yes is the answer.
Confidence. Confidence of Randall. That arguably is too far out. Everyone is expecting the cross. Everyone except Josh Oluwaemi. That's athletic.
Armiento set upon by Rogerson, and Adam Kersey decides not to go back. Now has Lachlan Brook defeated the high line here. Flag down for the meantime. Lachlan Brook off the feet of Oluwaemi, and flag stays down.
And yet again, Wellington forced to retreat at pace. It's a good boot from Oluwaemi just to secure the goal.
As we're underway in the second half, Auckland FC in blue and black now attacking the goal to right of screen. With the port behind that goal, Wellington Phoenix heading from right to left. In the second half, Corbin Piper into the action, and he's taken the place. Actually, I'll hold that thought, because in the area or outside the area, it's a free kick and a red card for Mandrake James. The denying of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, initially, this is hard to describe because it looks like Sam Cosgrove is offside. He's the wrong side of James, and he hasn't switched on since the whistle's blown. But you see there in the build-up, there's a casualness. James doesn't know where Cosgrove is, and then panic sets in.
Just wide from Jesse Randall.
Watch Randall, 2 steps, and it explodes off the foot. Wraps his foot around it, just not enough to creep it in to that back post.
Randall's off through the middle. Oluwaemi's out of his box. Ball is still there for Rogerson. Urge to shoot. Wellington might just about scramble their way out of this. Crazy scenes as Josh Oluwaemi was playing in central midfield for a moment.
Well, look, just to come back to the Isaac Hughes substitution, I think he was taken off for a yellow card to avoid the exact situation that James created.
Rogerson towards the far post, Randall! Flag up on the near side, and a short finish from Jesse Randall, but it won't count for the meantime.
Rufer checks, and it's a good decision. Early hand up from Alex Rufer. He knows what's going on, but the Port didn't.
Rufer and Cosgrove, and a warm embrace. What a save by Loaimi. Still there for Auckland. The header from Rogerson. That is top-class goalkeeping to keep it at 1.
And the chance presents itself to Logan Rogerson, but Oloaimi is in a perfect spot. It's a big right hand to claw that one away.
No Mandrake James, of course, to aim at. Eze is still there. Piper as well. He's an aerial threat. As Nagasawa helps it in. Here is Piper! What a save by Vout! Goalkeeping at both ends of the highest quality.
The pantomime villain, from Auckland's perspective, gets his head in front. Michael Vout, right there to get the block in.
Big moment. Corner results. Armiento going to wrap his left boot around this one. Not cleared. Rufer! What about that? From Alex Rufer. A captain strike in the derby. And they run to their small pocket of fans. Big players stand up in big moments. And Wellington's talisman draws them level.
Look into the eyes. Look into the eyes of the Wellington Phoenix captain. Lead by example. Alex Rufer. Lachlan Brook really should get it away, but it's instinctual from Rufer. Vout no chance. The Phoenix now have one.
What a strike. Tom Doyle sidelined that, flew in.
When you need a hero, Rufer always stands up for the Phoenix. He said, get on my back, come with me on the journey. You can see him ramping up the players. As soon as he stepped in that centre-back role, he's been leading from the back. Now he's leading from the front. Captain's performance.
Randall and De Vries in the sunshine. It'll be Randall to deliver. It's a good delivery too. Vestrada didn't mind the look of it.
This is going to be interesting. And in my mind, if this is given, it might be inconsistent with a number of the challenges that have been let go by Kersey already in this match.
Well, he certainly had a word on a number of occasions on corners and free kicks to the assembled throng of players. It doesn't seem to have made much of a difference. But Eze on Cosgrove is what we're looking at here, what Adam Kersey is examining.
After on-field review, the defender holds the attacker inside the penalty area. My decision is a penalty kick.
That's a massive, massive moment.
Saved!
Josh Oloaimi stands up. Josh Oloaimi has kept the Wellington Phoenix level. Do not take your eyes off it.
Can you believe this football match? Elliott rakes one out towards the left-hand side. Randall gets away from this man, Jesse Randall. Flips it in, Cosgrove goes down again. It's another penalty.
But I suspect the number 9 realises he's not going to win the ball, so he forces a decision of the referee.
Penalty has been confirmed. Second penalty of the day for Auckland. Saved again! De Vries on the follow-up. And at the second time of asking, Francis De Vries restores Auckland's advantage. It is 2-1 in the derby.
He steps up, again to Oloaimi's left, again a save. And a scrambling keeper can't keep it out for a third time. off the back of facing down Auckland FC from 12 yards out.
So it is another mountain to climb for Wellington if they want something out of this. Francis de Vries with his first goal of the season. Eze driving deep into enemy territory. Back across. What an opportunity for Nagasawa. In fact, Nazarene. Nobody expected Eze to get there.
It's Callan Elliott that gets in a tangle. Felt comes.
And now Myers off and Brooke Smith is in hot pursuit. Gygos, clever feet. Brings Guillermo Mai in, the two subs combining. Pulls it back for Randall. Another save from Olawayemi. He's been spectacular this afternoon. Still there for de Vries. Cosgrove back towards Mai. Door off the hinges. And Auckland FC are marching towards a fifth derby victory.
And having created the momentum, Mai comes up with good contact, navigates it beyond Sheridan and Olawayemi. And look at those pictures.
As Rogerson goes again. De Vries going to recycle. Olawayemi punches this time. And free kick for Wellington as the 7 extra minutes have elapsed.
Politeness back again. Olawayemi and Guillermo Mai.
5 in a row for Auckland FC. But another brilliant derby. Eye-catching goals. Missed penalties. A red card and a clutch of yellows.